There are, I think, too many things to count, unfortunately, but I would say the top two were it's very different when you're visiting a foreign country for a few days or a few weeks and just kind of traveling around. And as we talked about before, with everybody speaks English.
Yeah.
When you move to a country as a quote unquote foreigner and coming in, it is so difficult because people hear the accent or they hear the imperfect, language that they speak natively. And they automatically don't take you seriously. It's
Yeah.
automatically this stigma of, oh, you're foreign. Okay. Well, yes, but there's a big but with that. That would be one of the things that I would definitely say has been difficult for me just as a human. Second thing, which I you kind of touched on before, which is absolutely the case in Germany as well as Austria, is the bureaucratic system. And I can't tell you, it was funny you said the word Anmeldung before, like signing in or signing up for things. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
You did great. There was a building that I spent a lot of hours of my life at in Munich, and it's called the Kreisverwaltungsreferat. It's about 30 letters long, and it is the immigration office. And it was filling out forms 3-1, and then you get up to the front of the line after you've been waiting for hours and they're like, oh, well, you filled out 7-1.4. That's not the right one. You have to come back tomorrow. Okay, well, I work tomorrow. Okay, well, I have night classes tomorrow, or things of that nature. And it's almost like this very closed-minded system in being here. And I know not every country is like that, and I know that not every place in the world has things like that, but Germany is definitely famous for it. That everything runs on a very well-oiled machine,
Of course.
and it has definitely caused some issues. I remember crying at that office because they told me, even though I'd filled out all my forms and I had all of my, contracts, my medical insurance, because legally you have to have it here, even as a visiting tourist or as a visiting foreign language student, you have to have medical insurance. And I remember having all of this paperwork and getting to the front of the line and them saying, no, you can't stay. You have to book your flight back. You can't stay any longer. And I just remember feeling like I'm working so hard to be here and I'm doing my part and I'm fluent. At that point, I was fluent in the language. How could it be that I can't stay? But sure enough, as I always did, I found a way. I figured it all out. And I had a lot of help from friends, from coworkers, from just people who I depended on, people who I now consider to be my family. It's my chosen family. And it's been an incredible experience, but hell yes, it has been very difficult.